Hello and welcome to week 5 of English 111 online Shaw University Spring 2017. Alright, so for week 5, what's going on? Well, here are the goals. There's a chapter you get to read in MindTap and a homework assignment, which I will show you how to do that in a second. Going to introduce paper 2, yay, because you're having so much fun with paper 1. So not only am I going to explain what paper 2 is, you get to pick a topic, and I'll show you how you can do that for paper 2. And then the big thing is you get to finish the final draft of paper 1. So let's go through it. So the MindTap reading, again, is found under, if you go to MindTap, it's under week 5. It's chapter 15, which is argumentation. The next paper we're going to write is going to be an argumentative paper. Yay, research paper, because don't you love research papers in English in college? Yeah, well, that's what we're going to be writing. The assignment, the homework, is actually basically you read on this, you read this chapter, and then on this one is the assignment. You just click on this, reflecting on learning about argumentation. And as it loads up here, we sing a happy song. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so basically for this one, it's just more of a reflective piece. Okay, so just answer these questions right here. I'm not going to read them to you because you can read them yourself. But I'm expecting at least 200 words as far as a response go. Okay, so basically you're going to read through the chapter on what an argumentative paper is, and then answer these questions in at least 200 words. So that is the MindTap assignment. Okay, so that takes care of the homework assignment. That's what the homework assignment is. It's not a quiz, it's a reflective thing where you answer those questions. All right, let's introduce paper 2. Now you'll notice paper 1 here. We'll get to that in just a second. So paper 2 is, and again, MindTap. I will go in and enter your grade after you've finished it in MindTap. So the instructions for paper 2 are right here. Instructions for paper 2. So if you click this, it'll download a Word document. This is the Word document right here. Ta-da! Okay, so this is an argumentation / persuasion paper. Okay. So right now, just kind of give you a brief overview of what it's going to be. It is it is a article. Try that again. It's an argumentative paper, and it's going to follow this particular format, which we will talk about and break down over the next several weeks. So don't worry about writing a whole big paper the first thing. Right now, understand you're going to be basically picking a controversial issue, and you're going to then write basically one point or argument of that side of the controversial issue. And then here's the specifics of how it's going to be graded. So we'll worry about this in the future. Okay, I just want to let you know that. So this next one in here is going to be an argumentative paper. Please notice that it's going to be, let's see how many words it's going to be. It's actually in the other page. It's going to be, okay, you need at least 3 credible sources. You're like, oh, well, how do I do that? And what am I going to pick? And all these different things. Okay, again, we're going to break down this assignment step by step. So just take a deep breath. It's going to be okay because you're looking at this going, what's a refutation? What's all this stuff? We're going to work our way through it. But for right now, we need to find out some topics to write on. So, in fact, your next assignment is, I need you to write me a paragraph describing which topic you're going to write on, at least 200 words. A great place to go to find out topics that are controversial would be a website called procon.org, which is this. Ta-da! Procon.org. Okay, you can go to this website, and then here is a list of a whole bunch of controversial topics. Okay, basically an argumentative paper is you pick a controversial topic, let's say, abortion, and then you're going to argue that one side is better than the other. So let's say you are pro-abortion, saying that it should be a thing, it should be legalized, and everyone should have whatever. Then you would write a research paper explaining why that should be. Let's say you're anti-abortion. Okay, then you would write a paper on why that should be. But it's not a matter of just writing your own opinion. You have to find sources, and these need to be good sources, just not anything you find on the internet, which we will show you how to do, which we, meaning me, I will show you how to find legitimate sources and how to write the paper, again, over the course of the next few weeks. Your only assignment for this week is to pick a topic for this paper, okay? So you just go through and you can look through a whole bunch of different things. And there's things in here that, you know, if you want to talk about minimum wage, you want to talk about the death penalty, animal testing, climate change, whatever, okay? You get to choose the topic, but I need to know what the topic is so I can verify that it is a controversial topic and that you will be able to actually find information on it. For it to be controversial, basically you need to have people have, there needs to be a pro and a con, meaning there's got to be people for it and against it. Because if you say, I'm going to write a paper arguing that people need to drink water, well, yeah, because if you don't drink water, you're going to die. So that's not really a controversial issue, okay? But these would be examples of controversial issues. So again, all you need to do for paper for this thing right here is write a little paragraph, about 200 words, of which topic you want to have and kind of why you want to write about it, okay? And which side you're going to pick. So that's the first way we're going to get started with paper 2. Again, paper 2 we're going to be doing over the course of next several weeks, so don't worry about doing too much too soon. Right now, just get the topic. Now, last thing that needs to be done is turning in paper 1. Now, notice here, if we go back to week 3, you were supposed to upload the full rough draft, and I was going to give you feedback. I should have given you feedback. Okay, and you should have taken it to the Writing Center, or at least contacted the Writing Center to get help. Again, right here is the information. This is found at the top of our Moodle page, showing you that you can get help from the Writing Center. Call that number, and even if you're not on campus, they can do it remotely, meaning over the phone or over the computer. So you should get help with your revision. When you're done and your paper is as good as it can be, again, this is your narration paper, you need to upload it. Please note, you need to upload it as a doc or a docx file so I can grade it. Also, be careful that you upload the correct file, okay? That means you will get a 0 if you upload the wrong file, including your rough draft. So I have to do this because there are some students who think they're so super sneaky and they don't finish their assignment on time, so they, accidentally upload their rough draft to buy them a couple of extra days to finish the paper. The answer for that is no, okay? Do people sometimes make honest mistakes? Yes, they do, okay? But regardless, you need to upload the correct file, okay? If you don't, you will get a 0. And I will compare your rough draft to your final draft, and I will make sure that if they are the same, basically you will get a 0. Or if there's not significant changes. What do I mean by significant changes? You need to have gone back through and fixed the mistakes and made it a better paper. Also, when you submit it through this way, it'll check to see if you've plagiarized it, if you've copied and pasted parts of this from the internet. Okay, this is a narration paper. This is your own writing. There shouldn't be anything copied and pasted from the internet in this paper. If you did any of that, you will get a 0. Yeah, okay, because it shows me what you copied and pasted. Again, so make sure you upload the correct file. Make sure there are changes that you've actually revised the paper and that you have not plagiarized. Now, to submit this paper, if you've done nothing else during this whole video, please listen to this because people are like, I don't know how to upload it. Okay, watch. Okay, so you click on this, and it's a little different. Okay? If you want to look at the rubric of how it gets graded, then you click on this, and it shows you how I'm going to grade it. To upload it, okay, you will see this little thing right here called Submit Paper. You need to come down here, and you need to click on this little cloud-looking thing with the arrow in it. You click on this, okay, and then you're going to give it a title. It would be Jason Morgan narration paper, okay? And then you would upload a file. Now again, you can just click here and search a file. Okay, let's just do this one. Okay, now again, I'm loading a PDF. I'm just showing you how to load a file. This should not be a PDF, it should be a doc or a docx. So I'm going to upload this file, okay? Now, and then I'm going to click Add Submission. Once you've added it, it will give you something called a digital receipt. Okay, you can see it's spinning. Yeah, okay, because I'm uploading the wrong file. But the point being is it will give you a digital receipt saying, hey, we have accepted this thing, okay? And therefore, we're going to go ahead and you know that you've submitted it, and you'll see that it's been submitted. So that's how you know that you've done this. Okay, it shows an error because, again, I was uploading the wrong type of file just to try to demonstrate how to do a file. Yeah. Okay, but it will show you that you've actually submitted a paper, okay? But that's how you do it. Again, you click right there, make sure you upload a doc or docx file, make sure it is the correct file. So there's that. Alrighty, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. So again, to review what's going on for week 5, down to week 5. Okay, so what we're doing this week is that you're going to submit the final draft to paper 1. Make sure you have gone through the revision process. We just talked about that. I showed you how to upload it. Okay, You do the reading for week 5, which again is found under MindTap. And then I showed you the directions, giving you kind of a preview of paper 2. Again, you need to pick a topic for paper 2. Again, you go to procon.org to help you find out what you're going to write about. So that's it for week 5. Please note the deadlines to make sure you get stuff done on time. And have a wonderful week. Thanks.